But if you are a man listening to this and this woman has been telling you things, complaining about things, asking for more of this, or telling you that something is too much for her, anything like that, and you're ignoring her, but then still getting mad that she won't give you access to her. That's not punishment. That's not spite. That's not even low libido. She's just low tolerance for being emotionally neglected by somebody demanding physical access. Her sex drive ain't broken. It is responding appropriately to the emotional climate that you have created. So what you calling her problem is actually her solution to your neglect. She's making sure that she doesn't make it even worse. But what is making it worse is your entitlement to her body while providing no emotional connection, which only makes you a roommate with benefits like expectations instead of a romantic partner. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's better you get this lesson before it's too late than to find out how her libido and her sex drive ain't broken at all by seeing that she with somebody else and she got that same glow she used to have when it was you. And you got to know that dude that you see, that little arm, that forearm in the story that she posted, that she done moved on with that Rolex on and them tattoos by the wrist. And you know that man folding her up like yesterday's homework. Like, come on, man. You're going to be hurt then. And again, but if you got that woman because she was able to be exclusive and treat you like you were special and all of the great things, and she stopped rocking with you sexually, there are other factors. It could be biological. It could be a million different things, but I can't say this definitively. If any of them include you neglecting her emotionally, of course she shut you down sexually. That wasn't spite. That wasn't because she's whatever. Women actually, let me tell you something, especially when a woman has been guarding access to her body, she has a very high sex drive. She just wants to direct that to one man. But that don't mean she don't like sex. Can we just talk grown just for a second? I just really want to talk grown for a second. Just because that woman wasn't out here in the streets don't mean she ain't got a sex drive. She's just very intentional about who she allows to get in her car with her or behind the steering wheel, however you want to put the figure of speech. Like, I think y'all get it mixed up because you get a woman and of course it's like, oh, at the honeymoon phase, everything is good and she's doing everything. And then she starts slowing down. And then you don't know why. So you equate that to, well, something is wrong with her. She's bad. And the whole time it's like, well, maybe the environment that she's in is not really cultivating the safety, the fun, the lightheartedness that she had whenever she was really sexual with you. Don't mean that she's bad. You need to just check. Am I still doing the things? Am I still pursuing? Am I still finding things to compliment about her? That's something a lot of y'all be forgetting. You think it takes you having this huge rupture in a relationship or breakdown in a relationship for a woman to start drawing away from you. If you start criticizing everything that she's doing, you're going to turn her off. The same way foreplay warms a woman up to want to get close to you, all of that tearing her down and criticizing and being negative and accusing her of stuff and being insecure or always having something else better to do than to spend time with her and not really being considerate. All of that is the opposite of foreplay. Whatever foreplay is, neglect is the exact opposite. Now, I'm not saying it's definitely your fault if that woman didn't want to have sex with you. I'm just saying there's a high likelihood. I'm just saying. And none of it gives you any right to go and step out on a relationship. And I'm not talking from a pedestal, brother. I've been there myself before. And I can say as a man, ain't nobody putting no gun to our head whenever we make our decisions. Ain't no, because she did this, I had to do that. Ain't nobody making us do nothing. You know, you didn't go jump off a bridge. You didn't go do nothing gay. Well, possibly, because, you know, whatever. But you made a decision on what you was going to do about how you felt. And that was completely up to you. Moral of the story, because I wasn't even going to be here very long. And matter of fact, before I get to that, because I really want to go in depth with this, but if you're a woman that's ever been in this situation, first off, you're not alone. If you're listening to this and you've ever withdrawn access to your body, even though you were in a committed relationship with a man that you were attracted to, right? And it wasn't because something was biologically wrong. It wasn't because you were depressed or something was just wrong with your libido. It was literally because the environment you were in, it didn't cultivate the energy to want to be close to this man.